Hello guys and welcome to a new special video. What if I told you there's an anime-style RPG that lets you create your own class? Fully voice acts every line of dialogue, has jaw-dropping art, relaxing gameplay, and still offers some of the deepest character building I've seen in an idle RPG. Today we're taking a deep dive into Staff X Sword, a Gacha RPG that's currently in closed beta test, and I'll be breaking down its key game features, lore, art style, and why this game genuinely feels different from others in the genre. If you enjoy RPGs with freedom, strategy, and personality, this is definitely one you'll want to keep your eye on. Staff X Sword is an anime-style RPG that blends idle progression with deep customization and strategy. On the surface, it might look like a chill fantasy RPG, but once you actually play it, you quickly realize how much depth is packed into it. What really makes this game stand out is its visual identity. The art style is incredibly unique and beautiful, from the character designs to the environments. Pair that with a phenomenal soundtrack and fully voiced dialogue, and the game immediately feels polished and immersive. Gameplay-wise, the biggest surprise is how insane the character-building system is, especially for an idle game. You're not just equipping higher numbers, you're making meaningful decisions that completely change how your character performs in combat. Right now, Staff X Sword is in closed beta test, which means early players get a massive advantage going into official launch. Not only do you get a head start on progression, but if you choose to recharge during CBT, you'll receive extra rewards when the game officially launches. This is one of those situations where early investment actually pays off long term, especially if you plan on sticking with the game. One of the strongest features in Staff X Sword is character customization. You can customize your character's appearance, outfits, and class traits, allowing you to create an adventure that actually feels like yours. Whether you want a classic warrior look, a stylish mage, or something completely unique, the game gives you the freedom to do that. And this isn't just cosmetic. Customization directly ties into how your character plays, which makes every build feel personal rather than preset. Exploration is a huge part of Staff X Sword. As you progress through the game, you'll explore massive maps filled with different regions, story-driven events, hidden treasures, puzzles, and side quests. The world genuinely feels big, and the game actively rewards curiosity. If you take the time to explore every corner, you'll find hidden areas, secret puzzles, and bonus content that many players might miss. This sense of discovery makes progression feel exciting instead of repetitive. The adventure mode is where the main story unfolds, and it's packed with content. You'll travel across multiple regions, uncover lore, complete side quests, and stumble upon hidden locations just by exploring. The game doesn't hold your hand. If you want to find everything, you actually need to look for it yourself. This mode really highlights how much effort was put into world building and pacing, especially with the fully voiced dialogue bringing everything to life. Staff X Sword has an insane amount of dungeon content, each serving a different purpose in your progression. Aurora Drazzle is the most important daily dungeon in my opinion. This is where you farm your main gear, and the drop rates are honestly very generous. It's a co-op mode, so you can team up with other players to clear it more easily. There are currently 2 difficulties, and you get 2 free attempts per day. Your rewards depend on your performance. If you manage to clear all floors without dying and earn an S rank, you'll get the best possible gear drops. Legendary gear can drop almost every run if you're clearing efficiently. Fantasia Ascent is a tower-style mode with up to 110 floors. It's fast, satisfying, and incredibly rewarding. You can clear a lot of floors in a short amount of time, and the mode gives you tons of resources and currency that help you progress your main character quickly. Material Realms is essentially a mining mini-game, and it's surprisingly fun. You spend a currency you earn just by playing, and in return, you farm resources used to enhance gear, upgrade skills, and improve your character. The further you progress, the better the rewards become, making it a very efficient and relaxing system. Now let's talk about what I consider the most unique and important feature in Staff X Sword, your main character. This game allows you to create your own class, level it up, and switch between classes at any time. Each class has its own skill pool that goes all the way up to legendary tier. Skills can be unlocked through gameplay or through the Gacha system, which includes a pity system, so you never feel like your summons are wasted. You can equip 4 active skills and 4 passive skills, and this is where the game's depth truly shines. Your build completely changes based on your skill and passive choices. Want to be an AoE damage dealer? Stack passives that boost area damage. Want to melt bosses? Focus on single target DPS, armor break, and damage amplification. There are passives that allow counterattacks, bonus damage procs, and special effects, making builds incredibly flexible. And the best part? Normal rarity skills can still be top tier in endgame if you invest in them properly. The gear system is another standout feature. You can equip weapon, armor, helmet, and boots, each with different rarities. But rarity isn't everything. Stats and substats matter far more. I've personally found epic gear pieces that outperform legendary ones simply because they had better substats. You can build around crit chance, crit damage, attack speed, or even skill rotation speed. This makes gear building feel strategic and rewarding instead of just chasing gold-colored items. The relic system adds another layer of depth. Relics function like artifacts that boost stats and activate set bonuses when combined. They're obtained through the Aeonic Gacha. Using currency, you can farm through gameplay and daily dungeons. Relics are element-dependent, so choosing the right ones for your build and the content you're tackling is extremely important. Staff X Sword also has a guild system, and it's surprisingly fun and relaxed. You can mine resources within your guild, and rewards scale based on your guild's building levels. Teamwork really matters here. There are also guild clash and conquest modes, where members team up to take down powerful bosses. These modes reward a lot of valuable currency and encourage active participation. My biggest tip is to focus on gearing first, especially choosing the right substats. I personally prioritize speed and crit chance, and there's even a passive skill that boosts critical rate at the start of battle. Combining things like that can completely change your performance. Also, explore everything. Puzzles and hidden areas reward resources and premium currency, which you can use to pull for legendary skills more often. Compared to other games in this genre, Staff X Sword feels fresh and genuinely fun. It's relaxing, doesn't demand constant attention, and respects your time. The character customization, both visually and mechanically, is far deeper than most similar games. You can play as a mage, warrior, or anything in between, and tailor your skills exactly to the content you're clearing. On top of that, the game is very low spec, making it accessible even for players on low-end devices. Overall, Staff X Sword is shaping up to be a very special RPG, especially for players who enjoy freedom, strategy, and customization, without the pressure of non-stop grinding. If you're interested in a game that looks beautiful, sounds amazing, and lets you truly build your own playstyle, this is one you should absolutely check out. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one.